Hi Physics fam, I thought we could look at some concepts for projectile motion. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the vertical velocity of a projectile as it is moving through its path. So we're looking at it starting off with its largest vertical velocity, and as it moves upwards, we're going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until we reach the top, and that's where we're going to have zero vertical velocity. And then as we come back down, we are going to have a negative velocity to show the negative direction, but we're going to have the same magnitude on the way down that we did on the way up. We're just now pointing in the opposite direction. With the vertical acceleration, that is always going to be straight down. That is going to be our value negative 9.8 meters per second squared. It will be acceleration due to gravity, and it does not change for our vertical acceleration the entire time because the Earth is not changing. The Earth is what is causing that acceleration, so the length of that arrow will be the same as will the direction. So even though my picture might not be perfect, those should be roughly the same values. Now when we look at the x direction, gravity does not impact the motion horizontally, so the only thing that could possibly change the velocity in the horizontal direction is air resistance, which we are going to ignore. So our horizontal velocity throughout the entire time is going to be constant because there's nothing changing the motion horizontally as the object moves along its path. So this last arrow is not quite going to fit on the screen, but you can see our vertical velocity. We have our vertical acceleration, and then we have our horizontal velocity. And now you might be asking, well, where is our horizontal acceleration? Well, there isn't going to be any, so we're not going to need to draw a vector on there because it has a length of 0. So again, because there's no air resistance and gravity only impacts the vertical motion, there isn't an acceleration that we can draw on there.